أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. I openly bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I openly bear witness Prophet Muhammad is his messenger and faithful servant. Ameen. Dear believers, as we know, Allah's power is infinite, which means Allah is capable of all things. As I read this verse from the Quran, which reads, "And how many a generation have we destroyed before them, who were better off in assets and better in outward show and splendor than these." This basically means that there were nations before us that were stronger, that created more, that were bigger, that were more keen in insight, who were destroyed. All of the things that they created, everything that they have amassed, it meant nothing. And we know about the Ad people in the Quran who are documented. These people were reportedly so large in stature that they would grab trees and pull them out the ground. They would also build great palaces in mountains. Beautiful, beautiful palaces in mountains. So they were large, they were smart, and they had great wealth. And we also recently in the news have seen reports of skeletons that were 10 feet tall. What do all these things mean? Why has Allah repeated these things over and over in the Quran about these generations that were destroyed before us? This means that these things are important to Allah, that we must know these things. So these things must be important to us. Dear believers, we're smaller in stature compared to the people in the past, but we walk around like we are 10 feet tall, with our noses in the air. We're not supposed to do these things. As Muslims, we're supposed to walk around with humility. And everything good that comes to us is from Allah. So we must say, Alhamdulillah, which means all praises due to Allah, whether you perceive them as good or not. All praise is due to Allah, because He's the one who provides for us. We have no way to bless ourselves with wealth. We have no way to bless ourselves to be bigger in stature. We have no control over these things. Even knowledge. Even people who think that they get these degrees because they have attained this knowledge to get these degrees in order to get these jobs. Allah is the one who provided the knowledge in the first place. So we must be thankful of these things. The Ad people, they got away from themselves. They got so big. It's even quoted in the Quran that they said, "Who is mightier than we?" They believed in their own heart that nobody has ever existed that was more powerful than what they were. Bigger and stronger what they were. They honestly believed that. And for that reason, Prophet Hud was sent to them. He was a prophet from their own people. And he looked at them and he said, "You guys have been blessed with all these things. Just be appreciative. Just say thank you. Thank Allah for these things that He blessed you with." And they couldn't even do it. They couldn't even do it, and that's why they were destroyed. So we fast forward and we look at us, who are not even a fraction of what they were in size, in money, anything of that nature. And we look at our behavior, and we must know that we can be destroyed just like they were destroyed. We're no different. How do we compare to 10 feet tall Muslims in strength and in power? We don't compare. But in our Iman, we can be 1,000 feet tall. We can be strong enough to lift great buildings in our Iman. We can have all of the strength and the power within ourselves in our faith. That's what is the important part. That's what Allah loves. Not that we can build great structures and buildings of that nature. Not because we can run fast and do things of that nature. If those things take you away from the remembrance of Allah, those things are not good for you. We can't get new jobs and think that everything is important and it's okay to miss Jummah. We can't be involved in things that we ourselves think are important and we forget to pray. We must always remember we're Muslims first. And anything constructed without the remembrance of Allah will be destroyed eventually. We must remember these things, and we must remember the essence of what it is to be Muslim, and that's to be humble, and that's to stay submitted to Allah. We don't want to be like those generations before who had more, who were bigger, who were stronger, and it meant nothing. They were erased from the history books. We want to be people who are known for our faith, fully submitted to Allah. I pray that Allah blesses us with humility. I pray that Allah blesses us with understanding and knowledge that we can use and that could benefit our lives, and we stay on the straight path and we stay rightly guided. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.